and I stick to him. I said I was going to smash him in 3 rounds, and that's what I did. You know, Audley came out and said he was going to be in my face for every second of every round. He didn't do that. He came out and he was apprehensive. You know, I knew from the weigh-in. You know, I make my predictions at weigh-in. I look him in the eyes, and I can see their heart beating. I knew his heart was going through the roof because all the big talk, all the hype that led up to the fight. It's easy to talk big when you're weeks away from a fight. But when you're a day away, when you're only hours away from a fight, you know that shows who's the real warrior and who really wants to be there and fight. And I could see when I looked into his eyes that he didn't want to be there like I did.
So were you embarrassed after those first 2 rounds? When you heard the boos? And
no, not really. I always knew that Audley was going to go into his shell, that he would revert back to type. You know, and if you look through Audley's record, he's always been apprehensive when he's on the big stage, when it really matters, when it's really count. He's gone into his shell and not produced the goods. I knew that. I said this to everybody, and everyone's like, no, but Audley's saying this time it's going to be different. He said he's locked his away. He's gone up to the mountains in Big Bear, California. He's paid the price. He's going to come out. He's going to do this. And I said, listen, I'm gonna destroy him, and people started believing him. Experts in the game started believing Audley Harrison's claims in his cause, and people started backing him. I was like,
should he now give his purse back, like some are suggesting?
I don't think so, because the shots that I hit him with were real big. You know, he took the punishment. You know, I saw him staggering back to the corner. I saw him sitting down. You know, he let you have concussion. He was in a bad way after the fight. His eye was pretty bad. And you know, he deserves his money. You know, we're all warriors. We not only did he put his life on the line in the ring, he did that also in training. You know, you go and you do the rounds and rounds of sparring, and it's not easy. For me personally, all the hard pain and stuff happens in the ring while I'm in the gym.
Well, there's controversy for 2 reasons. One was about Audley's performance. The other was the big betting question.
Yeah.
It suggested that you and your family had put money on you to win in round 3, which is apparently against some kind of rules. Did you?
It's not against the rules. I personally didn't go into a betting shop and say, here you go, is 200 grand on round 3. I didn't do that. I said to people around me, if you're going to bet, they always say, what round? It's like Muhammad Ali's been doing it for years. You know, when he was boxing, he always give a prediction. When he fought Henry Cooper, he said, I'll do in 5. And he did, even though he got knocked down the round before he came back and stopped him, and it makes it a bit more entertaining. I always say 3rd round. I know the word got out, because I know the Sunderland team put all their money on the 3rd round. I know that.
They all
got hay fever, and you see what happened there.
How much did your family get then?
I'm not sure exactly how much, but it was getting 11 to 1 when I told them they were getting 11. Once it got out, I think the odds went down a little bit, but a lot of people earned a lot of money.
And I suppose if you got a belief in your own ability to do that.
I knew he could. It could be a apprehensive affair for maximum 2 rounds, because after that I'd think, okay, I'm going to start pressing the action.
Could you have actually done that in the 1st round?
Yeah.
Could you have knocked him down in the 1st round?
I could have done that. But I could have done that, but it would have been a bit riskier for me to do that. You know, I would have been possibly setting myself up to land, to get caught by his punches. So I made it 100% safe for me that when I did do it, he was in his shell. The whole idea was to make him apprehensive, make him nervous, make him go into his shell, then close it.
What's next for you? All this talk about the Klitschkos, who these two brothers, you can't fight them both at the same time.
But could do, probably.
Could, actually.
I mean, what's the score there?
Right, we go to the negotiating table and try and make it happen. It's a fight that a lot of people want to see happen, and I believe it will happen. You know, it may make more money fighting me than anyone else.
They're big though, aren't they?
I've beaten the biggest heavyweight champion in history. Audley Harrison, the same size as Audley Harrison is.
And they've got the other belts, haven't they? So
yeah, they've got the other belts, the title belts to win them all. I was the undisputed cruiserweight champion, so I had all the belts at the weight division below heavyweight, and I believe I can do it in this.
And that's going to happen soon, because you've talked about retiring before
you're
31.
It's got to happen next year. You know, I'll retire within a year now, so I've got a lot to do.
I know he's only 30.
You won't be 25 by the time you retire.
I'm 30 now. I'm 30 now. I'm getting old. I've been boxing. I've been competing for 20 years now. So I think 20 years of getting thumped in the face is long enough to try and find something else to do.
Well, you didn't take a punch, did you?
I took one. Credit to him, he hit one. I didn't say I believe that I would have got through the fight without him landing one, but he landed one.
You wouldn't think
single
you'd be in
jab.
a fight, though, would you?
He's got a small graze above your eye.
Oh, there you go. So I think that was a headbutt. Actually, headbutt.
With the celebrations, was it?
It wasn't actually from his punches, from a headbutt.
David, thanks very much.
Anytime.
Thanks for coming in.
Mike, thank you.
Fantastic.
Go on, check.
I can't reach, and I'm worried.
Oh, there you go.
Charmer.
Okay. 18 minutes.